what is the future of food globally? Most of them are not seed bearing. All that we are having are seedless, modified, hybridized. Was this the original idea of God? How did we get here? So hey all, I'm quite disturbed, to be honest, because I keep asking myself this question, that what is the future of food globally? We've had a lot of prophecies coming around about global famine coming, like in the days of Joseph, and we cannot just sit back and pretend like nothing is happening. So let me tell you a short story that has actually led me to bringing out this video today. So the other day, I think it's like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I decided to pay a visit to an agro shop, right? This shop, it had quite a number of seeds. They specialize in selling seeds. But to my surprise, I'm so used to these seeds where they are not like packed. It's like you go and then the guys use a scale to measure whatever kg or whatever the grammage of seeds you want. So when I got there was a lot of packaged seeds from different industries, and my question was like, these things, if I grow them, do they will grow, but do they have the ability to produce seeds? Well, the owner of that agrovet shop told me that highly likely not. Most of them are not seed bearing, and for the ones that bear seeds, the seeds really take a long time to like grow, or they simply just never grow. Well, the reason why I actually decided to start growing crops is a different story altogether. That is a story for another day. But I was really disturbed, but that was the only thing available. So I had to take the seeds. I bought them. I brought them back home. But I also visited another shop that dealt with the organic seeds, where they can be able to do the grammage. And to be honest, there were not that many. So I really got disturbed, and I was like, if these seeds cannot grow, like they cannot reproduce, they cannot produce seeds, and we are not able to grow them, that means every time we need to plant, we have to go back and buy seeds. But was this the original idea of God? How did we get here? So allow me to take you back to the book of the beginnings, Genesis 1, chapter 9, Genesis 1, verse 9 to 11. And God said, let the water under the sky be gathered, and let dry ground appear. And it was so. So God called the dry ground land, and he gathered the waters, he called them sea, and God saw that it was good. Then God said, let the land produce vegetation. And hear this, seed bearing plants and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it, according to their various kinds. And it was so. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seeds according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit with seed in it according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening and morning, and that was the third day. Let's jump to verse 29 of the same chapter. Then God said, I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food. So what God gave us, what God originally created, were plants and fruits that have seed in them. So how is it that now all that we are having are seedless, modified, hybridized plantations for food? And if this is their condition, are they safe for consumption? So clearly we get to see that the trend in the food sector or the agricultural sector, um, basically, or in a nutshell, is seedless is the way to go. Genetically modified or hybridized seeds, they are patented, apparently most of them, such that that's why actually they don't even allow you to grow them, right? We also have pharmaceuticals in food in other areas of the world.
Can you give me an example of a food that's a vaccine?
You recognize?
Yes, sir. University of California, Riverside has already perfected the ability to put human vaccines into our lettuce right now. Also, tomatoes has the ability to do that also for UC Berkeley. And then Big Tobacco, RJ Reynolds and stuff has perfected the ability to put a human vaccine into tobacco products.
And is that even legal to do in the state of Tennessee, to sell those with a vaccine in them?
You recognize?
Well, I'm not arguing that point. What I'm saying is there is no law deeming those that when you go into a grocery store, you should know as a consumer, this head of lettuce is a head of lettuce. The head of lettuce right next to it could contain a vaccine in it. All we're saying is if it does have the vaccine in it, make sure it's listed as a pharmaceutical so people can get the proper dosage.
And it's quite alarming. To be honest, it's really disturbing me. But then there is also a seedless seed theory. Let's listen to it, but this is purely, of course, for entertainment purposes. Let's take a listen.
Oh, it's simple. We're slowly getting rid of all seeds in fruits and vegetables. And honestly, it's brilliant. Because once every apple, grape, watermelon, and tomato is seedless, guess who controls life itself? Us. No more planting your own food, no more saving seeds for next season. Everything you eat, everything that grows, will come from our labs. And when the last natural seed is gone, that's when it gets fun. We can make them rare, expensive, maybe even licensed. Only billionaires will have gardens, and everyone else will have to subscribe to eat. Sounds insane, right? But it's already happening. Seedless isn't convenience, it's containment. Every time you pick up a seedless fruit, you're holding a future that can't reproduce. So yeah, expect more seedless everything, because the easiest way to control the world is to stop it from growing. So remember to stay safe out there.
This is just a theory, not a fact.
Well, when all this is going on, there are nations, I believe they are aware of what is going on, and they are beginning to take actions to build their own arcs in order to secure their food and to secure the health of the people of their nation. So their farming practices are on another level. Take a look at these videos.
This is why China is 60 years ahead in farming, because they grow crops without pesticides. You might ask, no chemicals? What about weeds? The answer, weed-blocking fabric. Farmers lay this black cloth over the entire field. It blocks sunlight, so weeds can't photosynthesize. No light equals no weeds. Simple as that. And the dead weeds, they decompose into natural fertilizer, feeding the soil instead of harming it. Now you might wonder, isn't all that fabric bad for the environment? Surprisingly, no. It's not plastic. It's made from biodegradable material, breaks down in months, leaves zero waste. Without pesticides, fruit trees activate self-defense. They produce more antioxidants and protective compounds. This makes the fruit richer in flavor and nutrients. And because they grow slower, the sugar builds up naturally. The result? Softer, juicier, sweeter fruit. No chemical shortcuts, just nature helping nature. Chinese farmers use wisdom, not poison. They protect the soil, boost yields, and grow healthier food. One of the world's smartest farmers, he did something no one expected. He planted chili and corn on the same field. Sounds crazy, right? But he made over $10 million in a year. You might be wondering, chili and corn are totally different crops. Why mix them? His secret? A system called symbiotic planting. Corn grows tall and strong. Its big leaves shade the smaller chili plants, protecting them from harsh sun and wind. But chili isn't just freeloading. Its spicy scent repels insects, so it ends up protecting the corn, too. Fewer bugs means less pesticide, and cleaner, healthier corn, even better. Their roots grow at different depths. Corn goes deep. Chili stays shallow. They don't compete. They share nutrients efficiently. 2 crops on one piece of land, using less space, but yielding 80x more than usual. Chili has huge export value. Corn can go into food processing. Together, they double the profit. So who really gets rich? Not the ones stuck in old ways, but the ones bold enough to mix things up. Now,
With what you just observed and using your own intelligence, what do you think should be the next course of action? What do you think is the outlook of the future of food in many nations? If we are to take a step, please share your thoughts. What do we need to do to secure our people, our health, and our food or agricultural sector? Thank you for tuning in. Bye.